watching. It's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this is an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know, we've watched it through the centuries. Well, we know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shock the Patriots in their perfection. And they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
With millions watching worldwide, the ball is away and the Super Bowl has begun. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out is one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. But I think this is one of those moments that you just go back in that backyard as a kid and you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Stafford from the gun. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each rung of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
To number 1, Evan Ingram. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
to the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Nix from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
That's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt.
And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the LA offense getting out there for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Stafford now. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to number 19. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Rams.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Rolling from the pistol, Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And the Rams 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st down, Rams.
They'll send him over right. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here he goes, 3rd and long. Screen here for Williams. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants to, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Vacates quickly left side. Now he takes it. A 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
A gain of 6.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Nix holds on to it. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Rams add a man to the secondary. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Get to Harvey here for the pistol. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
So we're officially through one here in the Super Bowl. The Rams out to an early advantage. More from Santa Clara coming up. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And it'll bounce toward the sideline, and out it goes. Out come the Rams on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. That's completed right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down, Los Angeles.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Stafford throwing again. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down, Rams.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Stafford now on first down. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Rams.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Williams hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. To throw, here's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Nix trying to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Brought in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Nix to throw again. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate, and you get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Well, let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt not much more difficult.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 7.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Throwing the out route complete. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Refake the handoff, now Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I like crossing routes versus zone coverage, but man, do I love crossing routes versus man-to-man. So hard on those defenders to stick with those receivers all the way across the field. Even for the best athletes at that position, those throws are almost impossible to stop.
It only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the first down.
17 yards. First down, Rams.
Straight ahead with Williams. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And bring the tight end left. Shotgun snap to Stafford. This one's caught. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams has the LA touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams the touchdown. Now a rushing score quarter for him in this opening half, Brock. Should be a pretty nice feeling in that locker room at halftime, knowing what he's already accomplished.
Kind of get the feeling this isn't the whole show, though, right? In his eyes, this is just the opening act. There's going to be a lot more to come when the curtain raises for the second half.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Rams 17, Broncos 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
1st down from the 42. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Los Angeles.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Second down, looking for options. Right side into the hands of Adams. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on first and 10. To throw, Stafford. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
24, Broncos 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Knicks now on first and 10. Outright and Ingram makes the grab. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, well, they could still do their damage.
Here's Nix to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
3rd and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Back deep for the Rams, it's Xavier Smith. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Harvey now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Giving this to Harvey. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throwing here, Nix. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And Nix slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Give him a couple on that carry. 2nd down coming up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Bails out of the pocket quick.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
You know, it sure looked like defense had done enough to hold him on that play. But credit that first down to a good initial effort and second effort to keep fighting to go get that extra yard needed.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on first down. Nix. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Complete to R.J. Harvey. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
35-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He'll try to do it himself. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gains.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Broncos first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Nix. Finds the in route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They give up the middle to Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And they usually here, and you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. So they wind up with about 6 out of that play. Now we all wait and see if they want to go for it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Going for it with Harvey. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. They'll run here, it's Harvey. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Again, they give to Harvey. And he gets in, touchdown! The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Corum now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Is a corner in this league? Well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. When you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
22-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stafford back to throw. On a quick slant, it finds Adams. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Number 17, Devontae Adams. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Broncos and running back R.J. Harvey. They're ready for their next drive. They got the job done their last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here.
3 points of huge.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, the give to Harvey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. No run, this is Harvey. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Harvey once more. And he'll get them enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. It's Broncos ball, and they've got to erase that deficit if they want to win this title. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
This is Harvey. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Nix with it on first. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Nix now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
6 yards to go.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 17-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He's going to keep this one. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He's keeping it again. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, here's Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the fourth.
Rams 24, Broncos 21.
Molly set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now.
Whittington now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Rams headed out to the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Oh, he shovels it forward, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Adams downfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. They've got a man in motion. Straight ahead with Williams. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Throw here, 3rd down. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And the Rams 1st down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Nix. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here following the penalty. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Harvey headed right. And he won't get past to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Giving this to Harvey. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
You look at the tendencies and the stats, Kate, 4th and that distance, typically you see pass. Unless, of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket and a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
Finds Sutton over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Setting up to pass. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Broncos.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
28, Rams 24.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Corum now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
And 2 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. Got a man, that's Nacua. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Stafford's going to throw once more. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Draw play. This is Williams. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Stafford from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
It's third down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing now. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on fourth down. This is for the ball game. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Champions last time this game was played here, partner, and champions once again. The Denver Broncos are winners of this year's Super Bowl. This is what we all hope every year when we get to this point, Brock. We hope for the drama. We hope that the game lives up to the big stage that it was played on. Close at the end. Really just 1 or 2 moments in there that decided who was going to be the team waiting to receive the trophy.
Yeah, you just feel, don't you, Kate, that every single bit of that Lombardi trophy had to be earned here tonight. But not just tonight, not over these 60 minutes, It was every practice throughout the season, every tough battle they fought on Sundays from September to January, battle-tested. It was all that work that made them capable of earning the championship tonight.